So there's a lot of different woods out there. Can you kind of go through a little bit about what your favorite woods are to work with, and maybe also what separates the majority of them?
Well, we have we classify things a certain way. We've got domestic hardwoods. That's probably our biggest quantity of request is the domestic hardwoods, mainly walnut, black walnut. That's my favorite wood. We're very comfortable building pieces with it. We've been doing that for a long time, and I just think it's beautiful. So this is an AT&T table. This is a conference table. It's 14 feet long. You can see all the sapwood that's in here. It's light and it's dark. This is the bottom of the table. We normally balance it out, though. We put the darker stuff on the top. But this happens to be a live edge, and it's just, there's no need to put a stain on this wood. And you know, my favorite thing is to show off the quality of the wood. So a lot of exotic woods that we're also pull in, that's something that we can make just kind of add a clear coat to it, show off the grain. If you're working with oak, with ash, with alder, a lot of times you have to put a stain on it. And a lot of times you're trying to make it look like real walnut. So I try not to pressure the customers and, you know, try to let them be as creative as they want to be and choose what works for them. But I always get my kind of 2 cents in on, hey, if you choose these woods, we can actually let the grain come out of the wood and not have to cover it up with a stain or a toner or anything like that. Just put something nice and clear on it, and it's just beautiful every time. So our one class is domestic hardwood. I mean, pretty much if you can name one, we're either working with it or we can work with it. We have great distribution in the Dallas area and beyond. We also bring in wood from all over the world. You know, we bring in exotics from Africa, from Costa Rica, tropical areas of the country where the trees are just enormous. Sometimes we get these big Peroda Guanacaste live edge slabs that are, you know, 5 feet wide and 10 feet long, one piece of wood. We're also able to get rosewood and tigerwood and zebrawood. We had a great project that we did a few months ago with my man, Mr. Adam Fike. We did a 13-foot long zebrawood table, which is pretty memorable. I mean, every project's memorable, but that was a big overtaking with, you know, importing the wood, getting it here, working with him to design a base. I mean, everything was custom from the get-go. So it was a really neat project, and we became, you know, friends, you know, for the whole process, and we went down and personally delivered it to him in Austin. So that was kind of fun. But that would be the second class of wood where we have, wood that comes from all over the world. Another type of wood is our reclaimed, and we get some pretty cool reclaimed wood. We have reclaimed from War Eagle, Arkansas right now. It's white oak, and it's rumored to have been pulled from the house or salvaged from the house that Jesse James used to hide out in. It's pretty cool. So we have some of that. It's from the 1840s. That's when the house was built, but the wood is so much older. It's very heavy wood. There's a piece right back here. It's an L-shaped desk, and this is, if you come with me, this kind of shows you, this is refined, but man, it's old wood, and it's solid. We also have cotton mill wood from our cotton mill that's local here in McKinney, right across the street. We did a project with them, and instead of, you know, them paying us, we actually were able to work out a deal where we got a lot of the wood from the cotton mill. So we try to keep that local, and we've been successful in that. We have an AT&T table right over here that's using all of that wood. It's about a 1,000-pound table. It's about 10 feet long, 5 feet wide, and it just has a really major base on there. So what else do we have? We have wood from France that is 17th century, so it's the 1600s. It was salvaged from farmhouses, and we have all the manifests and whatnot that come with it. We're going to be pulling in some wood from Venice, Italy. That the wood was actually pilings in the water, so there's different kind of patinas of that wood. We're trying to import that right now. And then we have our live edge slabs, where we work with so many different wood providers and mills. Live edge is a little bit tough because each customer has to decide, well, how big do I need it? What do I want it to look like? What species? So a lot of times we have to hunt around for specific slabs and whatnot, but we're able to do that, and oftentimes provide pictures and let the customer pick what slab they want in what configuration. So hope I didn't bore you. That's a lot of what we have, but I think there's also a creativity element where we try not to make the last table look like the next. And we work with a lot of corporations, a lot of customers that just have a certain vision in their mind. And if we build it out of wood, that's great. Sometimes we'll bring in our metal fabrication team, and pretty much the sky's the limit, there. So we're getting very creative, and we're really expanding out and using our creativity. So where's 2017 going to take us? I don't know. But I know we're going to do some creative projects that we already have slated for January, February, March. Have a lot of corporations that we're doing business for, so it's going to be fun.